This is Fourth and Goal on Break the Cast.
Break the Cast. I'm Jeff Blagden. I've got Proto. I've got Christian. This is Fourth and Goal. And as a Canadian, this first little tidbit is, I don't know, I'm not sure how to take it. For the first time ever in any sporting event, an NHL event posted better ratings than an NFL event.
Woo! Wait.
With the All-Star Game. The All-Star Game posted higher ratings than the Pro Bowl, and you can't even say that it's because, like, differing days or whatever. They were on the same day.
John Scott.
Yep, basically.
100%.
It was.
Can we vote John Scott as the Pro Bowl MVP, too?
He was the MVP of, like, the world. Man, everything. Like, the NHL All-Star Game was fun.
He was the most popular person on the planet for a little bit.
Yep.
For about 25 minutes.
About 48 hours, and then it was over.
Yeah. I think Montreal should call him up. They need a spark on that team.
I mean, look, everyone's saying it's because of John Scott, like being someone who isn't, you know, overly good, being elected as an all-star. But come on, we had Teddy Bridgewater playing in the Pro Bowl.
The Pro Bowl, yeah.
We have that every year. We vote in a punter every year, too. I mean, they just sit on the sidelines and watch.
Speaking of punters, did you guys hear about the Broncos punter? About the story about his I think less than 1 month old son. They have to buy a Super Bowl ticket for him to get to the game. That's ridiculous.
They're really going to be needing him too.
Why not?
Well, I mean, come on. Denver playing Carolina. They're going to need a punter.
Yeah, wait till Peyton puts up like 5 TDs and no, I'm kidding. We don't know.
If you're expecting that,
I'm not. I'm really not.
Just Peyton Manning goes off and becomes 1996 Peyton Manning.
Why not?
For one game alone.
Didn't it come out that like now he needs like a hip surgery too?
He probably needs a hip replacement.
Yeah,
he's like 75.
Yeah, they're saying he needs like another surgery right after the Super Bowl. Like he's just broken at this point.
While we're just quickly talking about players that didn't really deserve to be called Pro Bowlers in the Pro Bowl because of all of the people that dropped out, Jameis Winston and Derek Carr got in over Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins statistically was arguably a top 5 quarterback this season. Just looking at stats.
Might be because he's on the Washingtons.
Yeah, the team from Washington. But like, I mean, he put up 4,000 yards. He only started 13 games.
Yeah, I think so.
And he
won
led
the division.
He led the NFL in passer
rating,
completion percentage.
Yep.
He was top 10 in passer rating. Like, he finished ahead of Winston and Carr in pretty much every category except Carr in touchdown passes.
And they had a better record.
Yeah.
And won the division.
So was it that he wasn't even invited?
I'll put it in
selected?
quotes. Won the division because that division was garbage.
The worst division.
The replacements are picked by the coaches, right?
Oh, okay.
So for some reason, they decided to pick Winston and Carr over Cousins. And Bridgewater still. I'm still not over that. The 33rd ranked quarterback in the NFL played in their All-Star game.
Yep. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. Like I don't care about the Pro Bowl at all. Like I said before, I check the stats of the players for my team, and that's really it.
How about the stats for your team? How about Mr. 4 interceptions
Tyrod Taylor
in half a quarter of playtime?
In a game where you can't rush the QB.
I know.
And if you took that and spread it out to what it would have equaled over the course of an actual full game, he would have had like 9 picks.
I think he was just drunk off everything from Hawaii, and he just walked in like, oh, for me to be here, I have to play? Okay.
Well,
He still had a better QB rating than I think Carr and Bridgewater in that game, though, to be fair.
Probably still had a better rating than Bridgewater had all year.
Probably.
Yeah, I like I said last week, I'd like to see it go to maybe like a flag football game where it's more fun. Gronkowski even said he thinks it needs changes. He went from being in an AFC game fighting for his life to having to hop on a plane to Hawaii and play in a game. He said he got hit over 20 times in that Broncos game. He wasn't looking to go play in another game. I think it should be flag. It would be more fun. You could see interesting plays. The guys on the field would probably have more fun.
Yeah.
Maybe the fans would actually watch it because it's something different for once.
Yeah, like we mentioned earlier, the NHL changed their format, and it was actually like one of the highest rated, even though, of course, there's the whole John Scott thing. But even because the change format being 3-on-3 and, you know, kind of make it more fun. There was more people watching it, and they were discussing that, like, the Pro Bowl has to do something like that where they completely change the format to get people's attention for it.
Because I'll safe to say I've never watched a Pro Bowl in my life.
Me neither.
Let's have NFL versus CFL in the Pro Bowl.
Wow.
That'd
be a game. Sure.
That'd be a massacre of epic proportions.
Well, if we're playing with no contact, CFL might win.
Oh.
I don't know about that. I think they
Those
get picked
QBs
off
can
a lot.
throw.
Oh,
They
yeah,
can,
obviously.
Okay, they can
With
throw,
no pressure, think about that.
They can throw deep, but if you watch them throw deep, their passes go so slowly compared to NFL quarterbacks.
It's also those CFL balls, too, though.
It's true. Yeah. It's like they're all Peyton Manning, though.
Oh.
Like, every one of them has Peyton Manning's arm. Like,
before the Super Bowl, we have a retirement, apparently. From,
Calvin Johnson?
Yeah.
oh, I thought you were talking about Justin Tuck.
Well, Justin Tuck as well. There's two. Let's put it that way. So Justin Tuck announces his retirement. Calvin Johnson expected. I don't think.
Yeah, did you see what Jerry Rice said about that?
No, I did not.
He said when I was entering my prime when I was Megatron's age, he was completely mind blown that he's retiring right now.
I am too. Like I said this
but Jerry
on the
Rice
podcast.
also didn't have 300 injuries the 2 years before.
Fair.
I don't know. I said
and
it
he also
too,
didn't
like,
play for the Detroit Lions his whole career.
It's true. When you're playing for a team that's perennial Super Bowl contenders, it's harder to make that retirement decision.
The Lions are.
I would have liked to
they're
see him go
cursed.
somewhere.
That's what I kept saying.
Like imagine him on Carolina.
Oh, I know.
I wanted to see that. Him lined up opposite Benjamin.
Oh. Woo. Looking at like New England when they had who was it, Randy Moss and
Wes
Welker.
Wes Welker, yeah.
And don't forget the Canadian.
Cricket.
Really?
Who?
The what's his name now?
Yep.
On the Patriots team?
Yeah,
They had a
Canadian
wide
Canadian
receiver.
guy.
Wide receiver.
Wow.
I cannot think of anyone.
Yeah, that stumped me. I got this.
There was also Stallworth on top of that.
Oh yeah, Dante
But there
Stallworth.
was, whatever. We'll get back to it.
Yeah, I can't think of it.
Experts, guys. Experts.
I don't know, Canadian New England players.
On the Calvin Johnson topic, though, what do you guys think? Hall of Famer?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
it's tough.
I mean, he's got the stats as far as what he played, but they don't stack up if you accumulate them because of the short career. So it's not like he was an incredible playoff performer. It's not like he won a Super Bowl, right?
But he holds some pretty impressive like in-game records and everything as well.
He holds the all-time record for receiving yards in a season. So that's something, but like I don't know if it's
I think if he went maybe 2 more years, then I don't know. Like it's really hard to say at.
You've got to make the
30.
assumption that if he played longer, he would have. But at the same time, who's to say that Jamarcus Russell wouldn't have turned his career around and become a Hall of Famer if he played longer, right? You can't just say if he played longer, he would have put up those numbers because he might not have. He might have tailed off, got like 4 injuries, and put up 400 yards a season for the next 5 years or something, right?
I'm not seeing what Canadian guy you're talking about.
Yeah,
I'll look it up after.
The receivers were Troy Brown, Jabbar Gaffney, Chad Jackson, Randy Moss, Dante Stallworth, Kelly Washington, and Wes Welker. None of those guys are from Canada.
Not that I can think of.
All Americans.
I'm not sure who it was I was thinking of. I'll look it up after. I can't right now because I have our next segment on my phone right now, which, of course, we know we're going into the Super Bowl, right? And I think we're done highlighting the Pro Bowl, unless anyone here actually watched it.
No, I'm over it.
Yeah, I think we're all over it. I think the NFL is over it. The most important thing about the Super Bowl is, of course, gambling.
Oh, yeah.
True story.
There's a reason it's the biggest event of every year.
My mom, actually, she was in Vegas last October, I believe. Mm-hmm. And she picked Carolina to win the Super Bowl when she was down in Vegas. She only played $5 on it, but they were 60-1 at the time.
Ooh.
And then her boyfriend actually has Denver on a ticket, but it's crappy payout because obviously Denver was
Denver
looking
was
as a favorite.
Favorite in that, yeah.
But yeah, my mom actually, she had Pittsburgh. When playoffs started, she had a Pittsburgh one to win. She had a Carolina one to win, and her boyfriend had a Patriots one and a Broncos one to win. So it's safe to say they were probably getting some money at the end of the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the NFL, let's face it, is based around gambling.
Oh yeah, 100%.
The NFL is as big as it is because of gambling, because of Vegas. Before we get into these, though, question: what's the bigger party day of the year for you, Super Bowl or New Year's?
Lately, Super Bowl, to be honest.
I feel like it's becoming Super Bowl too.
Like New Year's lost its flavor for me. I mean, you go to the bar, you spend all this money. With how the bar is now, either a fight breaks out, drama, idiots at the bar. If you're at a house party, it's usually a good time, but I mean, you can only go to so many house parties, you know what I mean? The Super Bowl is always different. It's always a different game.
Yeah.
Now, I want to see what Proto says on this because I have a theory, and I'm going to highlight it in a second, but let's see what Proto says
No,
first.
mine's actually, they're pretty similar the last couple years for me for New Year's because I've been to a couple house parties past New Year's, and same with Super Bowl. It's been at a buddy's uncle's house, as I mentioned.
What do you enjoy more?
Yeah,
though?
just
What
pick
do I
one.
enjoy more?
Because I honestly enjoy the Super Bowl more now. I think New Year's just lost its flavor.
Oh, that's tough. I don't know. They've been about the same. I do the same thing, I think, at
Proto's
both.
chickening out again. He's calling another tie.
No, like, I don't know. They're tough. I do the same thing really at both.
Because
you know,
I agree with Christian. I think the Super Bowl has passed New Year's, and I think it's an age thing. I think
No,
once
100%.
you hit like
Yeah.
21, it's just the New Year's isn't as big of a deal anymore.
So next New Year's is like my last one.
Well, it's like when you're between the ages of like 18 and 21, it's like
New Year's
this
is
is
party
a huge
time.
deal.
Yeah,
We're gonna
yeah.
party.
Yeah.
We're
Who
gonna,
am I kissing at 12 o'clock?
So I
Yeah.
got one more New Year's left in me, and then that's when I stopped caring.
pretty much because now
Basically,
now
yeah.
it's more like I want to sit down with a group of people I know.
Yeah.
Not like at
Not
a club where
randoms.
things are gonna get
Exactly.
ridiculous.
No, of course, yeah.
Right, and watch the Super Bowl, have like finger foods and drink, obviously, but. That's more appealing to me.
Oh yeah, no, I agree with you 100%.
No, and that's what I mean. Like my
I think that's just how I am in general now. I'd rather
too, yeah.
actually hang out with people you know and have drinks at a house
a
as
good time,
opposed
yeah.
listen to your own music.
Exactly. Like I said, I think it's more
Yeah.
of an age thing.
Yeah,
It's
no,
once
100%.
The New Year's loses its appeal, whereas the Super Bowl can be so different every year that
Well,
it doesn't really.
Like
that
New
makes
Year's, I've gone so hard as a young lad. Now it's like, what do I have to do for
Yeah,
it to
and
be
you know,
more epic?
for New Year's, like the past couple, what me and my buddy have been doing, we've been alternating houses and just doing house party because
Yeah.
we're like, why are we going to spend all the money to go out when you could just be kind of at home with your buds
and see
have a
my
good
girlfriend,
time?
she's like, oh, we should go out this year. I was like, no, we should have a house party. So me and 5 girls went to the bar. We were at the bar for an hour and a half, turned around and went back to my house because it was trash.
See,
Oh,
that's,
yeah,
that's
absolutely.
the other day too. I tried to do that with a group of friends. I tried to, we were in Guelph and I tried to go to a pub or whatever. And we got there and we walked in, we bought drinks, and then we stood there at the dance floor and we're like, yeah.
Yeah, the only
Let's
time
go.
the only time me and my buddies we usually go out to the like bar or club whatever is for a birthday.
Yeah, like
And
I gotta
that's
be
really
next
it.
level to be at a bar now.
That's like and that's like us.
I've
We
gotta-
go is for like a birthday and that's it.
I've got to already be completely smashed when I
yeah,
show
no,
up. or else
100%.
It's just no.
It's just an awkward time.
yeah.
So back to football.
Yeah, parties.
Well, it is the time to party
That's
for
what I mean.
football.
It's Super
true.
Bowl time. You know, it is party time. Even when your
See-
team's not in it. When your team's in it, it's even better. Obviously.
You say when your team, but even if you're not a football fan, everybody
Everyone
parties are
watches
what
it,
they
yeah.
do.
Yeah,
at the Super
exactly.
Bowl.
They like
There's-
to kind of see.
There's a
this.
reason you have 25 girls at your Super Bowl party, and it's not because they're all football fans.
No.
Yeah.
Right. But anyway, prop bets. Vegas this year has over 400 prop bets
Oh yeah.
available for the Super Bowl
Are we doing all 400?
that don't involve the game at all.
My favorite.
That's the best.
Well, that's what half the betting for the Super Bowl.
You know what I
is.
really want to bet on? I don't think it's going to be a safety again, but I think first play for Broncos is going to be a pick 6.
Oh god. Quick fun prop bet. I know the one year they had, would there be a delay over 30 minutes when it was
yeah.
the
And then there
Baltimore game?
was.
And they had one during the last World Cup where every single game they had a prop bet on Luis Suarez biting someone. And the guy put $10 on the Italy game that he would bite someone, and he did. The guy won like over 10 grand.
Well, this year, being in San Francisco, obviously San Francisco has trouble with earthquakes sometimes. There is a prop bet. Will there be an earthquake during the game?
See, I'd take that no all day.
I'm taking a big no on that one.
Now,
What are the odds for that?
no is even, so you win
Yeah,
nothing
so
if you go with
nothing.
no.
Oh.
Yes is 10 to 1.
See, I don't
No,
like that.
I wouldn't even
That
do it.
needs to be
Wouldn't touch
higher
it.
for me.
Yeah.
A natural
An earthquake at
disaster
10
is
to
only
1.
10 to
Yeah.
1.
Well,
Like,
you
what?
got to remember they're prop bets. They all accumulate, right? So they're not going to give you massive
No,
odds on one.
I wouldn't
you
touch
have
that
to
one.
take more than one on the ticket,
Is
right?
there going to be an earthquake?
Is there going to be
Super
an
Bowl?
earthquake? Hey, man, remember when the World Series was in San Francisco and there was the earthquake and the bridge went down? So it happens.
No, I don't think this time.
Now, the funny thing is, there's a note beside that bet that says the announcer must indicate there was an earthquake live during the broadcast from the kickoff until the final whistle, and it can't be during halftime.
Who's announcing the game?
Mr. Phil Simms.
No way in hell he catches that.
Yeah.
He's sitting there. Whoa, it's
An
I
earthquake
think I
happens. He's like,
farted.
the earthquake happens. Like, God damn, it's loud in here.
I love these massage chairs they put in this year. It's
Yeah, like there's no way.
It's like San Francisco is a beautiful place.
all right. So we'll kick off the prop bets here. I'll give you the odds. I'll give
right.
you the answers. You guys take one.
All right, sounds good.
Will Peyton Manning announce his retirement in the post-game interview?
If they win, yes.
Yes is 5-1.
What's no?
What's no?
No is 1-10. So nobody takes no.
Well, I guess yes, but I don't think they're gonna win, so that's why I think
wouldn't.
it's no.
I wouldn't touch that one.
Just just take the one that you
No, then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I take no.
Okay.
Like I said, he's beaten that Favre record. There's no way he's retiring tied unless they win the Super Bowl.
The new LA Rams actually already said if he does not re-sign with Denver, they're
They'll
already
sign
meeting
him.
with his
They'll
camp.
offer him
Yeah.
a contract.
They're
That's
gonna
not to
offer
say
him.
he'll take it.
Yeah, they're going to at least offer and meet with him and try to work something
I mean,
out.
who would want to play for the Rams if you met Sam
Honestly,
Bradford?
for a minute, I thought you were gonna say they're gonna sign Favre.
Oh, yeah,
was
that's too.
like, oh,
They're signing
man.
Favre.
As soon as Peyton Manning retires, just we're
Favre's
signing
like, you know
Brett Favre.
what?
Brett's like, nah.
I'm patting
already.
those stats.
Why do you
I
think
need
he's
one
been
more
quiet
win?
for so long? He's been working out. All right,
Like,
hit us with
I need
another
one
one.
more win. All right, I got this.
All right.
Will Peyton Manning be seen crying at any point during the broadcast?
No. What's the odds?
6-1, yes.
No.
I'm gonna go yes.
Yeah?
Because he's gonna be so upset with himself that he choked again.
I'm definitely going with yes too because
Really?
Peyton Manning cries a lot.
And he could end up retiring. That's a double.
So
You could get yes going both
during
ways
the
there.
broadcast, so is that from kickoff to full time? Or is that even after the game?
It just says must be on live broadcast.
So that's just them showing it on live TV. So you got plenty of time
Oh,
for that.
okay. So
Think
it could
about
even be the
if
post game.
If they win and he retires, he's probably crying. If
Yeah,
they
okay.
lose and he
Okay.
has a bad game again in the Super Bowl, he's probably
if
gonna
it,
cry.
yeah, if it includes post game, yeah, I'd probably take yes on that.
Yeah, I got yes all day.
All right. How many times? This is an over under. How many times will dab be said during the broadcast? Over under 2.
Over. Because Cam's scoring at least 3 or 4 touchdowns.
But are they going to say dab?
Oh, it's Phil Simms again.
That's what I mean. That's tough. Well, is it over under 2?
Over under 2 times that it's mentioned.
Oh.
I'm going tie.
You just think it's at 2?
Yeah.
I think they're honestly going to say 3 times. I'm going over.
You're going over? I'm going to take the under because Phil Simms isn't exactly hip.
I think it's going to be his colleague
I
who's
don't-
going to mention the word
I don't think
dab.
Phil Simms is going to know what a dab is.
So did we find out who's with Phil Simms?
I haven't looked into it. It's probably Nance, though. It's usually Nance with Sims, right?
I think he'll mention it.
Do you think he'll mention who he's announcing with?
No,
or you think
dab.
he'll-
No, like Nance will mention the dab.
All right. He'll just forget the name of whoever he's broadcasting. It's Phil Simms, come on. My hopes aren't very high.
Yeah.
Watch the Super Bowl on mute. I'll commentate myself. How many times will Cam Newton do the open shirt Superman motion during the game? Over
4.
under 2.5.
Over.
Over under 2.5, but now he's been dabbing.
I can see him doing
Now
that
these-
when he scores
these-
and then dabbing on the sidelines.
These kind of go hand in hand because if you're saying over on both of them, then you're saying he's getting into
He's
the end
scoring
zone
like
at
8
least
touchdowns.
4.5 times.
What's the odds
right?
on this one?
But I could see him throwing a touchdown to Olsen and they dab at each other.
The over is 1-1. The under is -140.
I'm going over.
So yeah, if he runs one in, he'll probably do the Superman. So what was it? 2?
2.5.
2.5.
So it has to be 3.
So it has to be 3.
I'm gonna go under.
I'm saying under 2 because
I'm going under on that one.
Yeah, I see him doing more celebrations with the team
Yeah,
than
like
his
the
own
dab.
celebration
But
thing.
sometimes he still does that and then runs up and they all go
I also
crazy.
don't think he scores a rushing touchdown on the Broncos defense.
Yeah.
I think it'll be passing stuff, and
I think he's
he
going to
just- he
have one
doesn't
or two
do
at the
that
goal
as
line.
often with the passing stuff.
Him flying over top.
But at the goal line against the Broncos defense, are they going to give it to Newton or are they going to give it to Tolbert?
That's true.
Right. But
It all depends what the score is.
so this one has 4 options.
Oh,
Perfect.
jeez.
If Steph Curry is shown on TV during the broadcast,
okay.
what will he be wearing? Now, the options are a personalized Carolina Steph Curry jersey,
No.
no jersey, a Cam Newton jersey, or any other Carolina jersey.
No jersey. He's going to be at the game?
I think he wears the personalized Curry one because I've seen him wearing that one, the number 30 Carolina one.
I'm going with the Cam Newton jersey.
I'm going no jersey.
I'm going with the Carolina one because I've seen pictures that he's posted like on Twitter and that of him wearing the number 30 Panthers jersey.
Oh, okay.
So it's confirmed he is there. He's going to the game then?
I mean,
I was
would
going to say they
assume
could be
with this
screwing us if he's
question,
not
but
going.
maybe they'll show him anyway.
At home.
It's like those when the Super Bowls where Eli Manning was playing in the playoffs and there was the prop bet over under how many times Peyton Manning will be shown during
Yeah.
the broadcast.
I'll go no jersey.
Okay.
I think I'll wear a hat.
Will Mike Carey be wrong about a challenge? Yes or no?
I kind of like this one, actually.
He's usually wrong, so I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
say
was going to
yes.
say,
I'm gonna
I'm
go
going
yes.
yeah
If
on
there's
that
a
one.
challenge, though, is the thing, right? They might not
Oh,
challenge
there will be at
anything.
least one.
That's
And I think
tough,
he'll get
though.
that one wrong.
And
yeah,
they have
I'll go
to,
with
and
yes.
they have to actually consult him too, right? Like if it's a quick, obvious challenge,
Mike,
they
what do
don't
you-
usually talk to him.
Sometimes. Even sometimes where there's a quick one, he'll come in and be like, I think it's the wrong call, and you watch a replay.
And what if they talk
it's-
to that other guy?
What are the
instead?
odds on that?
Not much. 11 to 10 for yes.
I'll just take no then.
Yeah,
I don't like that value.
I'm gonna take yes,
I'm going to say yeah on that one.
but just because I have no faith in him whatsoever. The next one was the earthquake one.
Nice.
Will the Panthers player who scores their first TD give the football to a boy or a girl?
Boy,
Yeah, I'm going to go boy.
unless the odds are better for girl.
The odds are better for girl.
Oh.
How much better?
Not much. 3 to 2 for girl.
I'll take boy then.
Yeah, I'll go with little boy.
I'm gonna take boy too. There's not too many little girls rushing up to grab the footballs.
And at a Super Bowl.
Yeah. Yeah, most of the front seats, let's face it, are going to be adults.
Yeah.
Like, how many times will the Golden State Bridge be shown during the broadcast?
What's the over-under?
0.5. So basically 1 if it's shown.
Over.
Yeah.
They're going to show it like 800 times.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
They
over
show it
too.
every pan out and pan in.
Yeah, after every commercial,
Yeah.
it's going to show it. Yeah, over.
I'm
Big
saying
time.
over
That's
too.
easy money there.
I think I'm going to bet on that one.
Now, as we know, former coach of both of these teams was John Fox. Obviously, he got kicked out of both. So how many times will they mention John Fox during the broadcast?
And what's our over-under?
1.
Over.
So if they mention him once, that counts as an over?
That's even.
That's an even you'd break.
Yeah, I'll take over.
I'm taking over too.
I think at least twice.
Those are some nice numbers for these prop bets this
Yeah,
year.
I think I'm going to jump on these.
How many times will Archie Manning be shown during the broadcast? Over under 1.5. I think he gets shown once, so I'm gonna go the under.
I'm going to go over.
I feel if they win though, he'll be shown twice.
It's 5 to 1 by the way for under.
What's
What's
the over?
over?
Over's even.
I'll take the under on that then.
I'm
I
taking
think
the
he'll
under,
be
too.
shown
I like
more
those
than
numbers.
once. Yeah.
I think he only gets shown once, so I'm taking the under.
I think he'll be shown more than once. So
Also, halftime does not count.
it won't show him during halftime.
Under.
All right.
I'd say
How many times will the announcers mention that Gary Kubiak, head coach of the Broncos, was John Elway's backup during the podcast?
podcast.
Oh, sorry, during the broadcast.
I was like, what? I was like, are they doing a post game or pre-game podcast?
During the broadcast. Over under 2.
What's the odds?
8 to 6 for under.
I think that'll be even. right at 2.
Yeah, I think that's a good one.
I'm gonna
I
go-
would say even or under.
I'm gonna go over only because it's Phil Simms and he gets caught on a loop sometimes.
He's like a broken record.
He might end up saying it 5 times in like a minute.
Did
just
you
'cause he
know
gets stuck
he's
on a
the
loop.
backup quarterback?
That's why they're playing
For John
defense.
Elway.
Yeah.
And John Elway also won his Super Bowl this last game.
Did I mention he's the backup for John
parallels.
Elway? What's the odds? And now you have Peyton Manning at quarterback.
What color will the liquid that is poured on the winning coach
Oh, I
be?
was waiting for this one.
Hold on, we got options.
Oh,
There's
no.
orange, blue, clear, yellow, red, green, or purple.
If Denver wins, orange. If Carolina wins, blue.
Yellow.
You're gonna go yellow?
It's the low-key best Gatorade.
I'm gonna go.
Blue and red.
I'm gonna
That's
say.
such a cop-out answer.
Yeah, but it's so good.
I'm gonna say purple.
Really?
That's different.
I'm going yellow.
I'm going if I'm picking Denver to win the Super Bowl, orange. If you're picking Carolina, I'm going blue. I think it's easy. I think they're matching their colors.
They don't drink the color of their team. They drink
Yeah, I
which
know.
Gatorade they like.
Yeah, but I bet they like that one.
If you are filling
Orange
out,
is the worst.
if you are filling out a ticket for your prop
They
bet,
got some old people on Denver.
if you are filling out a ticket for your prop bet, you can't say if.
No, I know. So okay, fine. I'll go blue.
All right. Who? What?
It's true, though. You can't put it.
Yeah, I know.
Who will the Super Bowl MVP during his speech mention first? God, the team, the city, the fans, the coach, or family?
Oh no.
Or any,
So who's
none of
Cam
the
Newton
above.
going to mention during his speech?
I think the team first.
Yep.
Cam will mention the team.
Team.
I think whether it's Cam or Peyton, it's going to be one of those two. Will be the team.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They're
But I
both
could see
those
Cam
types of
just
guys.
throwing his mom in first.
I could see him dabbing when he gets.
I can see
drunk.
Cam throwing in Ron Rivera first, going coach first.
Would that count as team or is coach a
That's
separate?
the coach.
Coach
is
is
separate.
separate.
Coach is 15-2.
Wow.
Nice odds, actually.
Wow.
No, I think I'd go team. What's team's odds?
Team's probably them.
Team's 2-1.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm gonna go coach just on the numbers.
Oh, here's one. Which song will Coldplay play first during the halftime show?
Their new song. I don't know what the name is.
I don't know.
Is
But
there
here are
odds?
your options: Adventure of a Lifetime,
Okay.
Fix You,
Oh.
Sky Full of Stars, Viva La Vida, Clocks, Speed of Sound, Head Full of Dreams,
Holy
or
crap.
Paradise.
Hopefully, speed of sound.
What was the first song that you said?
Adventure of a Lifetime.
Adventure of a Lifetime.
I think
isn't
it'll
that
be-
one? Isn't that the new one?
I'm
I
not
don't
100%
know.
sure.
I don't know Coldplay.
I'm going Vito
That's what I'm going
Yeah.
to. I'm going Viva La Vida.
because I feel they'll go into the new song last.
Near
Yeah.
the end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going Viva La Vida,
I'll go.
which is 5-1, by
tough.
the way.
I'll go the first one.
Adventure of a Lifetime.
Yep.
Now that one's 2-1, so it's obviously.
So
the
that's probably the
favorite.
new one.
That's the song. That's what I said.
Yeah.
The new one.
What color will Beyonce's footwear be?
Ah.
Yes.
Black, gold, white, silver, any other color.
Wonder what she's wearing.
What did she wear? Wasn't it like bronze and black last time?
I'm going gold, so other color.
It's gonna be blue gold. No.
Oh,
What?
I'm gonna say black just because like,
it's the most
yeah,
generic shoe.
it's the safest bet. Now silver is 19-1.
I was gonna take silver.
Take it back. I got silver.
Yeah, I was
Wait,
gonna say
what's
silver.
Other is 7-1.
Silver.
I kind of like that value on the other. You have so many other colors. I'm gonna go with the other.
Yeah, I think
Think
she's.
you have like every other color besides 3 at 7-1. That's not bad.
Yeah, I think she's rocking silver though.
During the halftime show, will Left Shark make an appearance?
Yes.
15-1 on yes.
Yes.
No,
I'm saying yes.
I'm saying no.
I'm saying they'll bring him in.
That would be so wicked, but no, I don't think so.
Are there any odds on a potential nip slip?
I haven't gotten to one yet.
If anyone bet on that during the Janet Jackson
They
Justin
are
Timberlake
rich.
one, they're just sitting on money right now.
How many wings will Buffalo Wild Wings sell on Super Bowl day? Over under 12 million.
Ooh, just Buffalo.
Now, are we
Wild Wings?
talking orders of wings or individual
because
wings?
individual
'Cause,
wings,
like,
that's over, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're talking individual orders, I'm taking under. Like if you're taking
I'm
orders, I don't
taking
think
over
there's
regardless.
really. You think they'll be over at Buffalo Wild Wing alone?
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, have you seen a Buffalo Wild Wing during
Yeah.
any huge sporting event? Whether it's, I was there during the World Cup last year, and
Even
there were people standing up. Like,
Even
there
on a
wasn't enough
Sunday
seats.
night regular football, that place is
It's true.
busy.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm taking that over.
If you're going per wing, I'm going over.
I'm going over regardless.
Yeah, I'm going over. What a stat.
Here we go. Here we go. The question everyone's waiting for: the coin toss.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Heads, tails, or reflip.
That's actually an option this
'Cause it's
year.
Buddy.
Yeah, it's him.
It's
Yeah.
the same guy.
No.
I like how that's
What are
actually
the odds on the reflip?
120 to 1.
I got it all day. I got it all day. $5 on it.
120 to 1.
$5 on
And
it.
obviously, heads and tails are 2 to 1 each.
$5 on reflip.
I'm going heads.
I'm gonna go tails.
Sure. I like how we all go heads, tails, reflip.
I'm gonna be so mad if it is reflip and I didn't bet on it. Oh man.
Did I ever tell you about quick one, the Pacquiao and Mayweather fight?
What about it?
Where before the fight I called the exact result and the odds at the time were 80 to 1.
Wow.
Did not bet. I was so upset.
Yeah, I could tell you 3,000 stories of
Yeah,
me
betting
guessing
ones.
UFC and not betting.
The Rousey fight too.
Oh yeah, I called that. I don't want to get into
There's,
that.
All
a,
right,
lot of, there's
next.
a lot of stupid ones here in the middle. Like, will the team that wins the coin toss win the game? Like,
Yeah, who cares? Oh, my eye.
2 to 1, obviously, odds. Let's see. These are all actual game ones now that we're getting into.
Lame.
Total team points.
Over
for the
under.
game.
What's the over under?
Over under, well, they have them individually here first. We'll do individual first. Carolina, 24.5.
Over.
Over.
I'm going to say over. I think they go 27. I'm actually going to go under. I'm going to go
going
Under
under.
24 and a half?
Yeah.
I'm going to stick over.
Yeah, I'm going over.
Yeah.
Broncos, over under 22.5.
Over, but not by much.
I'm going over.
I was going to say 24 probably is
Yeah.
what they hit.
I'm thinking 35, 24, 27, 24.
Game, over under 47.
Over.
Yeah,
27 and 24 is 51.
exactly.
I'm going to say even.
So you're saying right on then?
I'm right on 47, which is 24 to 1.
Ooh.
To
It's
go
not a bad bet.
exactly 47, and I'm saying it's exactly 47.
I'll say over.
Total team points first half for Carolina, 11.5 over under.
Over.
Over. Yeah, they're hitting at least
I say
14.
they score all their points in the first half, so I'm going over.
Yeah.
They're hitting at least 14 the first half.
Oh yeah.
Over under first half points for the Broncos, 9.5.
Even. Or well, I guess
They
sorry.
score half
Yeah,
a
good old
point.
9.5 points.
Over because I think they'll be at 10.
10. Yeah. I was going to say
I'm
10 is
over
mine.
on that
Over.
as well.
14-10.
Now, this is a weird number to throw out. Will there be a score in the first 7 minutes and 30 seconds of the first quarter?
I honestly think it's gonna be a pick six first play Denver.
I'm going to say yes, there will be, but like 7 minutes and 30 seconds?
I think
That's
Carolina's
random.
getting the ball first and they're scoring.
What are the odds on that?
13 to 10, no.
What's the yes?
Yes, 5 to 1.
Oh, I'm taking yeah all day on
Yeah,
that.
I'd take that for
Wait,
sure.
can it be a field goal?
It just is a
Just
score.
as a score.
Oh, yeah, I'm taking yeah big time
Could
on
be a
that.
safety, anything.
I'm taking yes. 7 minutes, 30 seconds, absolutely.
Which quarter will be the highest scoring quarter?
Oh,
This is a game with Carolina. We
Second.
got to go second.
Yeah.
Like,
Second.
second
Quarter.
has the
Unless
worst.
that
Second
fourth
has the worst odds.
Unless that fourth gets
I was going to say
Wild.
unless the third
Fourth
or
is
fourth.
5 to 2. First is 5 to 1. Second is 8 to 5. Third is 9 to 2. But I got to go second with a game that
I think I'm
Carolina's
going
in.
to take third.
because of those odds.
Carolina doesn't score in the third.
Yeah, but I think Denver might score a bit in that one.
Yeah,
I think
but
both
both of
teams
them
are
will
going to
score
score
in
in
the
the third.
second.
Yeah, I'm going second.
I'll stick third.
Will either team score 3 unanswered times in a row?
3 unanswered? No.
I want to say Carolina starts the game like that, but I don't know.
I'm going to say no.
I'm saying no.
I'm gonna go yes.
What's the odds on that
This
one?
would be different.
7 to 4, no.
Yeah, I'm taking
Yeah,
no.
I got yes.
Longest touchdown yardage in the game, over under 44.5.
Over.
It's Carolina. I'm going to say over because
44
that's
and
their
a half.
game.
Over.
Under. I think it's going to be at like 41.
Will
It's
there-
going to be something stupid.
Will there be a penalty for excessive celebration?
Yes.
Yeah.
Really? You think so?
Five, five
like,
to 2 for yes, 1 to 4 for no.
Yeah.
You're literally losing money if you take no.
The Super Bowl. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, gotta go yes. Will either backup quarterback take a snap in the game?
Yes. Brock Osweiler. He will take one as like a trick play.
No, I got yes, but I
say
got
yes
the
the other way.
backup
I
on
say Derek
Carolina.
Anderson.
Yeah.
I say Derek
no,
Anderson takes a
the
snap.
Webb. He does the kick returns, but I could see them throwing him in some random wildcat situation.
I say Derek Anderson takes a snap and Newton goes out wide.
That would be nuts.
I think, I think there will be a play. What's the odds on that one? I like that one, actually.
2 to 1 for yes, 1 to 3 for no.
It's not too bad.
So
I
they're
would say yes.
expecting someone to at some
I
point.
think Osweiler gets like one play just where like he hands it off. They're going to try and trick them, but he's just going to give it to C.J. Anderson.
Now here's one where most years is an obvious answer, but this year not so much.
All right.
You guys guess what it is? It's an actual game thing.
I'm trying to think of what we haven't done.
Will there be a missed extra point?
Yes. Be Denver.
I'm gonna say yes,
It'll
but
be
I
Denver.
think it's Carolina.
Gano?
I'm saying no. Not this year.
How are the odds? How did they change up for that this year?
I don't have what they were last year on here, but this year it's actually 13 to 4 for yes, and 2 to 9 for no. So it's still
I'm gonna say
heavily favored no, but I you got to think that's insanely higher than it would.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
If you were gonna bet on it, this would be the year to do it.
Yeah, of course, with the history of this season, obviously. But no, I'll stick with no on that one.
Margin of victory. Now, obviously, there's tons of answers. I should mention the odds on the Broncos winning by more than 43 points is 500 to 1.
Put $1 on it.
Oh, you put a $5 on that.
Panthers by 43 or more is 50 to 1.
Wow. Wow. I'm going Panthers by 10.
Panthers by 10, you'd be in the 7 to 12 range, and you get 4 to 1.
Whoever wins, I'm saying.
You got to take a team too.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Carolina by 14.
What's Carolina by 24?
Carolina by 24 would be 9 to 1.
I'm switching them to that.
Carolina by 14 is 11 to 2. I am taking Broncos by 7, and that's 8 to 1.
Yeah, that's a good value. That's solid value, actually.
Who wins Super Bowl MVP? Now, Cam Newton actually isn't the favorite.
What?
It's Peyton Manning, 11 to 1.
Okay.
My MVP is Luke Kuechly.
Luke Kuechly, he's 14 to 1.
What's Cam's?
Cam, 20 to 1.
Oh, I'm taking Cam all
I'm
day.
taking Cam then.
I'm putting $5 on Cam Newton.
Yeah, no, yeah, I'll
That's
match-
$100. That's
I'll-
$100.
I'll match that 5.
Yeah, that's $100 right there.
Now, in 5 of the last 10 Super Bowls, the winner of this prop bet has been the field. Has been someone that's not listed on the ticket.
For the MVP.
Yeah, which is pretty interesting.
I can't
It's
see it not
usually
being
like-
a QB this year or Kuechly.
Well, last year technically it was Tom Brady, right?
no,
No,
it
last year was
Butler.
Malcolm Butler, which was the field.
Right. Okay. Oh, so they did end up giving it to Malcolm
Yeah,
Butler.
yeah.
Yeah, last year was Malcolm Butler, and that was the field.
For some reason, I thought they gave it
Is
to
Von
Brady.
Miller and Kuechly listed?
Yep.
Yeah, see, I think it'll be between them 4.
Von Miller and
Yeah.
Kuechly are both 20 to 1.
Is-
Or sorry, Von Miller's 20 to 1, Kuechly is 14 to 1.
Norman up there?
Norman is listed, I know. Where is he, though?
Okay, well, as long as he's listed.
Yeah, he's listed 28 to 1,
Talib?
33 to 1.
Ooh, I like that value right there.
33 to 1. No, I'm going to go Cam at 20 to 1.
Yeah, no, that's mint.
Yeah.
Like mint.
20 to 1 on the guy who's going to win MVP in the season.
I don't think
Yeah.
people are confident in Carolina winning anymore.
I'm gonna
I
say
think it's going to be I think it is going to be a close game.
I'm gonna say at 75 to 1, Chris Harris Jr.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's solid. One of those DBs on Denver I could see stealing the MVP.
Yeah.
Here's
Denver
one,
wins. That's
here's
gonna be
one
the
for
reason.
Christian. Will Peyton Manning throw a pick 6 in the game?
Yes.
You already said that.
The odds are 3-1 for yes,
What's
Yep.
the no odds?
1-5. So
I got yes.
you're 3-1, or you're not picking that.
Yeah, I'll go with yeah. Just because the odds on that.
Will Cam Newton break the Super Bowl record of most rushing yards by a quarterback?
And
Now,
that record
the
is?
record is 64 by Steve McNair.
What's the odds?
11-4 for yes.
So 11-4. That's like you got to put $4 minimum on it, right?
$4 would get you $11.
Yeah. Okay. Just want to make sure. 64 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What's the no odds?
No is even.
I
I'll
don't
take yes.
I don't think he's gonna do it, but if
I
I
would-
was
I would take
betting,
it.
I would say yes.
I would put $4 on.
I
it.
don't think he does it, so I wouldn't bet that.
Yeah. Fair.
Who has more total passing yards, Peyton Manning or Cam Newton?
Cam Newton.
Depends. If Carolina does all their work in the first half, Peyton's gonna get a lot.
Yeah, but he
second.
could have that 330 yards in the first
That's
half.
true.
Interestingly enough, Cam Newton is 4-1. Peyton Manning is 2-1.
I had a feeling that Peyton would probably be favored in this one.
This guy hasn't thrown 300 yards in 65 years.
Since he
going
popped out
Cam.
of the womb.
I think Manning throws more passing yards.
I'll go with Peyton on that one.
Damn.
2-1.
All right. That one's way too long. There's no way I'm reading that. Will Luke Kuechly record a pick 6 during the game?
Yes.
6-1 for yes.
What's the odds on no?
1-12.
Oh. No. I'm not even going to touch that one.
I'm saying yes.
Will Von Miller become the second player in NFL history to record multiple sacks in 2 different Super Bowls?
Yes.
What's the odds?
9-4 for yes, 9-5 for no.
If he gets 1.5, would that count?
Nope.
Or
I
does
don't
it
think
have to be two?
Multiple, I guess it would, technically.
Okay, yeah.
I'm going to go yes.
Yeah, I'd take yes.
I'm going to take yes, too. Anyone here know who the other one is?
No.
Played for the Giants.
Justin
Oh.
Tuck.
Strahan?
Yeah.
Oh,
Um,
forgot.
He loved eating
but
Brady.
to be fair, those weren't the 2 Brady Super Bowls.
Oh, really?
One of them was the Brady one. The other one was the one they lost to Baltimore.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Wow.
Because he was retired already by the second one.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
True. Yeah, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was JPP and
Pierre Paul and Tuck.
Tuck, yeah, on that other team.
JPP. The
Okay.
good old days.
Now these are interesting. What do you think is the more likely outcome? And these are all different bets you can take.
All right.
Carolina winning the Super Bowl or Trump winning the presidential election?
Oh man, that's a
13-4 for Carolina winning the Super Bowl.
What's more likely?
Yeah.
So you actually have to wait till like the presidential election is over.
Honestly, I think both of them are going to win.
Damn it.
What are those Trump odds?
It's 13-4 for Carolina winning the Super Bowl. So 4-13 for
I'll take the Carolina.
I'll
then.
take Carolina.
Carolina winning the Super Bowl or Clinton winning the election.
Carolina winning the Super Bowl.
What are those Clinton numbers?
If you're taking Clinton to win, it's 43.5.
So what if both happen?
There's options for both to happen.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Carolina, I guess.
Now this is the best one. Carolina winning the Super Bowl or Bernie Sanders winning the
I
election.
knew that was the next one.
Wow.
That's 75-1.
I'm going
I'm
Bernie
taking
Sanders. I'm going Bernie.
Bernie's odds are 75-1. So,
Going Bernie all day.
Carolina.
and we have the
against Bernie
same
Sanders
thing. The
being-
same things with Denver.
Yeah.
Yeah, skip.
What are the odds that Carolina wins the 2016 Super Bowl and Golden State wins the 2015-16 NBA title?
Not happening. Golden State's not winning.
Yes is 2-1.
No.
What's the no?
Even.
No.
I would just say yes. I wouldn't even probably bet on that, but if I did, I would say yeah.
Spurs are going to beat them. They're not even going to get to the finals.
I don't think either win. So,
Can't wait for the Nuggets to win the.
more likely this season, Peyton Manning retiring or Tim Duncan retiring? Obviously, Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning.
retiring.
Duncan, because I think the Spurs win and he
And he's
retires a
gonna call it?
champ.
No. I'm saying Peyton.
All right, so and this one's on the day of the Super Bowl. Does DeMarcus Cousins score more points or Cam Newton have more rushing yards?
Cam Newton has more rushing yards.
Who are they
Wait,
playing?
who do
Who's
the Kings
DeMarcus
play?
Cousins playing?
Someone want to grab that?
Yeah, I'll get that.
It's not on there? Blasphemy.
As of right now, I'm still gonna lean with Cam.
I'm gonna say DeMarcus Cousins has more points. I don't think Cam Newton goes off.
I
running in this
picked
game.
Cam to break the record and get like 65 yards. I don't think Cousins put up 65
Cousins puts up
points.
85.
Yeah, no, I'm going Cam. I don't care who they play.
All right. What will be higher? Total goals in the February 7th Montreal versus Carolina NHL game, or total receptions by Greg Olson?
Total goals.
Wait. Repeat that.
Total goals in the February 7th Montreal versus Carolina game in the NHL, or total receptions by Greg Olson?
Total receptions by Greg
Receptions,
Olson.
buddy. Montreal Canadiens can't score a goal, and Carolina's close to last place.
I'm going
I'm
with
taking
Greg
Greg Olson.
Olson for sure.
Yep.
What will be higher? Tiger Woods' first round score at the 2016 Masters, or Emmanuel Sanders' receiving yards?
Ooh.
Wow.
Well, okay. So par at that course is 71. So if he shoots even, he puts up 71.
I'm putting Tiger Woods.
Yeah, I'm going Tiger.
Who?
Actually, no.
Because Norman's gonna be on Thomas, not on Sanders.
Yeah.
I'm taking Tiger.
I'm gonna say Sanders has more receiving yards.
Tiger's shooting a +2. So he's going to get, what, 73?
73.
And last,
See, I think he's going +8. I'm going Tiger.
you want Tiger? All right. And last but not least, what will be higher? Total goals scored by Arsenal on February 7th, or Peyton Manning TD passes?
What was it?
Arsenal scoring goals.
Arsenal total scores on February 7th, or Peyton Manning touchdown
I
passes?
got to see who Arsenal's playing that game. I'm a big soccer guy, so
Did we find out the DeMarcus Cousins one? by the
I'm
way?
going I guess Peyton.
I'm gonna say Peyton too, because
Soccer's terrible.
Oh, it depends who Arsenal's playing. They don't have a striker, but let's see.
No, but I mean, goals, there's maybe 2 goals in a soccer game.
Ooh, Arsenal's playing Bournemouth.
I'm not going to lie, I don't know what that means.
I'm just waiting for Proto to finish explaining that one.
Okay, Bournemouth is a team who came from second division, who are they've been good, like they're kind of in the middle of the park.
So they're trash.
They're okay. They've surprised
Isn't
a couple
Arsenal
of good
good,
teams.
though?
Arsenal's currently 4th in the English league. Last couple games, they've really kind of sucked. And they
Alright.
don't really have a striker.
I'm going Peyton.
I'm on Peyton too.
What was it,
regardless.
2? Or it just has
No,
to be
it's
more?
just- yeah, whose is more?
So more goals in the Arsenal-Bournemouth game than Manning throwing touchdowns. I'm going to go the soccer game. I think the soccer game is going to be like 3-1.
Ooh, Cousins plays the Celtics on Sunday.
Who have no big men to defend him.
So it'll be Olenek and Sullinger handling. Yeah. Oh,
I don't think he's put up
Amir
65.
wow. Yeah, true.
I don't think he
picked
puts up
Cam.
65, but
No.
I think he gets more than Cam Newton does rushing.
I think that would be almost a tie. They both get like 45 points. Cam has 45 yards.
Yeah, I think Cousins drops like 38 and Cam gets like 24 or something, just because I don't think he has a big game rushing.
But yeah, the soccer one, I'm taking Arsenal.
We heard you.
Oh, sorry. Didn't know if you did.
We're all taking Peyton,
Yeah, I'm taking
So-
Arsenal.
Yeah.
I'm taking Arsenal to score 3 goals.
and we're smarter than you, so.
No, watch, get ready. When Arsenal scores 3 goals and Manning puts 1 touchdown pass.
All right, guys. The real question that everyone's waiting for. Super Bowl 50. How do you guys think this goes down?
One of 2 ways. Peyton has a game from 6 years ago and goes out, writes a nice storybook ending as a champion. Or I honestly see it being Denver, Seattle Part 2 and Carolina just rumps
Wah, wah.
them. And we turn it off at the half, and it's a game that you quickly
Forget
forget about
about.
again.
I would never turn off a game where Carolina is destroying an opponent at the half because they don't
They
score
usually
in the
blow it.
second half.
And I think that's how the game's going to go. I think Carolina will put up some numbers in the first. And then Denver's going to make it a game in the second half, but Carolina hangs on right at the end.
Remember last week when I was talking about the New England-Denver one? And I said that my brain, my heart, every fiber of football knowledge I have in my body said to go with New England, but my gut was telling me to go with Denver.
Your gut's telling you Denver
It's the
again?
same thing.
You know what's weird?
Everything in my body is telling me to
My
pick
gut is
Carolina, but
telling
my
me-
gut is saying that Peyton Manning's going to pull it off and Denver wins.
My gut's telling me to pick both. It's weird. I mean, part
It's
of my
really
gut
in the
is
middle.
saying Peyton, he's going to go out as a champion. The storybook's going to be complete.
Yeah,
It's
Super
going to
Bowl
be
50,
absolutely
Peyton
amazing.
Manning, like-
Goes out like Elway, his owner right now, or
Yeah.
GM, whatever. And then I also see just Carolina, the aura this team has had all year. They've dominated in the playoffs. This
It's
is the
really
toughest
tough.
Super Bowl to call that I can think of in a while.
Yeah.
I
My
say-
gut is telling me get ready for the food this weekend because I can't wait.
Huh.
It's true, though.
I say 27-20 for Denver.
I
As a
mean,
final.
I don't know. I'm with you on that.
27
Christian,
to 20
I
for
agree.
Denver, and Manning wins Super Bowl MVP. Even though I picked with the odds, I picked Chris Harris Jr. But overall, Peyton Manning takes MVP.
31-17 Carolina. Newton MVP.
Oh,
Actually, no, Kuechly MVP.
Tommy Davis MVP.
1 interception, 1 sack,
I think
10 tackles.
I think if
Kuechly.
Carolina wins, I'd go Tommy Davis for MVP.
With that broken forearm, though, it's too tough
That's
for
what
me
I
to
mean.
call him
though.
as MVP.
Like he
He'll
gets,
be
he
playing,
gets 7
but-
tackles. Everyone's
yeah,
voting for him.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, 31-17 Carolina.
I'm going to go 31-28
For
Carolina.
can't just throw out a score.
Yeah, no, sorry. I said earlier I picked Carolina.
All right. So I'm the only one going on Denver here. I
I don't know. It's too close. Like
Like I
for
said-
me, it's such a hard one to
like I
call.
said, knowledge-wise, everything says take Carolina. Carolina is a way
But,
better
yeah.
team.
It's that storybook
but my
ending.
gut
I
is
know.
saying Denver.
I won't be mad at whoever wins.
Like,
this is
everyone
one
on
I
Denver-
could live
Yeah,
with
this is
both
one
teams
I
winning.
can live with both. Too.
Everyone on Denver is going to be playing for Manning. They want Manning to win this one.
100%.
So it's tough. Motivation is huge in football.
Then he gets
And
caught
their
for
motivation
steroids.
is for Manning to retire with a Super Bowl.
And it's also looking like TJ Ward's probably going to suit up. He's been injured. He'll play through it. I don't know, man. It depends with that defense. If they can get to Cam like they got to Tom, they're screwed.
Oh yeah.
Terrell
Because
Davis comes
he
out of
doesn't
retirement.
he doesn't have a good enough receiver to help
Quick,
him out
yeah.
with situations like that.
And he's going to rely a lot
I
on
think-
his feet.
I think they're going to be putting a lot of random people on Olsen.
The thing with Newton there though too is they have enough safeties that they can put on Olsen. They have 2 lockdown corners with
Yeah.
Aqib Talib and Chris Harris
Harris.
Jr. And let's face it, none of the receivers in a one-on-one matchup on Carolina are beating either of those 2. And they've got Von Miller and what's his name again?
DeMarcus Ware.
DeMarcus
Yeah.
Ware on the edges to contain.
Yeah.
See, and that's another thing I'm torn about. Obviously, I'm a Cowboys fan. I love to see Ware get one.
Yeah.
Any guy more deserving of one, he's one of those
Yeah.
guys.
If there's any linebacking
and
duo,
Von
that-
Miller,
yeah. If
another
there's any
guy.
linebacking duo that can contain Cam and keep him in the pocket, it's Von Miller and DeMarcus Ware.
yeah.
Right? So if they can keep him in the pocket and Chris Harris and Aqib Talib do their jobs that they always do, where's Carolina scoring? Olsen is going to be their only target. I don't know.
And we can say the same thing on the other side, though. I mean,
We can.
You're going to have Norman, Kuechly, you're going to have Davis.
Yeah, we can say the same thing on the other side. I don't know. The other thing, too, is Emmanuel Sanders versus whoever they threw out there at second DB.
Yeah, that Tillman injury could actually
Tillman,
really
yeah.
hurt them
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
week.
Who is it they're playing? Cortland Finnegan?
I think so.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Who hasn't played in 2 years until the playoffs this year?
Yep.
Like, I can
And
see.
who knows? Maybe Demaryius Thomas hasn't had a game all year, really.
Yeah, but if Norman's on him anyway, I'm eliminating that matchup anyway. And just saying the Emmanuel Sanders matchup is going to be the one that decides this one.
Oh yeah. C.J. Anderson.
They need at least 80 yards out of the running
Yeah.
backs if they want to win the game.
Combined from the 2, you mean?
Hillman
Yeah,
and
at least
Anderson.
Yeah,
80
Hillman
overall.
and Anderson. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a tough game to call, but
It's going to be a good one.
This is the
I'm
game
ready
where you
for a
could
very
honestly,
good game.
I could flip a coin and be comfortable going with
Would you
either
have
team.
to reflip?
Oh,
Hopefully. I'm honestly going to bet on that, though.
yeah.
Those odds are amazing.
I think I'm betting on the Cam Newton being MVP one.
Yeah, I don't think Cam Newton has a good game though. Even if they win, I don't see Cam Newton having a good game. I see the running game carrying this team.
We'll see.
If they do win, which again, I don't think they will. Really quickly then, just over our off season here, any big moves you guys see happening? Surprises?
For
that you
what,
want to
sorry?
highlight over the off season?
Johnny Manziel's expected to be cut, so look for him to go to Dallas. We've
Dallas,
talked about that
St. Louis,
1,000
or the
times.
Chiefs. Those are the 3 teams interested right now.
I don't know why the heck the Chiefs would want him.
Yeah, you got Alex
Look for
Smith.
Denver. Depending how this Super Bowl goes, they could be a
did you
very
guys-
different team next year. They got a lot of free agents
Are you saying
coming up.
Manziel though?
No.
Okay,
I
'cause-
mean in general, like Trevathan.
I was gonna say because
Von
Elway's
Miller,
been through that with Tebow already.
Manning.
Did you guys see
Osweiler.
what happened with Brendan Marshall?
Which one? The
Well,
linebacker or the receiver?
The receiver.
All right.
He was on wherever he is now. He's been working with NFL Network and
Jets?
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they mentioned how there's been a lot of rumors that the Jets
Oh, yeah,
are going
about
after
him
Colin
saying he
Kaepernick.
doesn't want Colin
and he just
Kaepernick,
went,
yeah.
no. He was like, no thanks. He's like, I don't want him to
Well,
be my
to be fair,
quarterback.
he wants Fitzpatrick to
Yeah,
stay,
of course.
right? Like
I would.
Fitzpatrick is contemplating retirement, and he wants to do
Really?
anything he can to get him to stay, right?
Retirement, really?
Yeah, he's been contemplating it the last couple seasons.
I guess he's got that Harvard degree. Probably use that for something else.
He could be a lawyer if he wants to. Like,
Yeah. He could be whatever, really.
yeah, like with a beard like that,
Could
He's going places.
yeah, the possibilities are limitless. All right, I just hope that the Cardinals deal with their linebacking core and pick up a second DB, so we don't have to play Justin Bethel at DB ever, regardless of injuries.
I hope the Cowboys draft nice. Don't get Manziel and don't get what's his name? I can't.
RG3?
Yes, thank you.
I wouldn't mind getting RG3
I'm
if I was
not
the
down.
Cowboys.
I'd rather them draft a QB.
There's not really that. The only good QBs that are coming out this year are going to be gone first couple picks. Like there's not.
We have 4th pick. They can maybe make a move, jump
You
up
have-
a spot or two.
You have bigger issues to deal with than
Oh yeah,
quarterback.
fair.
Like honestly, if I'm Dallas, quarterback is pretty low on my priority list.
Do you think Greg Hardy's with the team next year?
Yes.
So do I.
I think he is. Yeah.
Des and Romo gave him a big
One up.
up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The Bills did everything I want. They got Rob Ryan.
Yeah. There you go.
Cricket.
Yeah.
Time
no.
to celebrate.
And you have the first female.
Yeah, assistant coach, full time. What do I want from the Bills this offseason? Boy, a lot.
Who gets fired first, Rob or Rex?
Rob. I think Terry's got the trust.
I think they
Terry,
get fired at the same time.
No, I think Terry trusts in Rex a lot.
Like I think both of them are canned at the end of the year.
And
don't
I think
so.
that girl steps in as head coach.
Yeah. I don't know about
let's,
that.
Let's not push things.
I don't know about that, but I think Rex and Rob are
I-
both gone.
I-
Package deal.
I'm assuming there will be, excuse me, better for Buffalo next year. Tyrod's going into contract year, so he's going to give it a little bit more. If they could get one more receiver on that team, the offense was already pretty good last year. It'll be even better.
Or if Sammy can stay healthy for 16 games.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, Sammy stays healthy for 9-10 and he puts up monster numbers. So that's what I mean. If he could play a full 16, great. I think if they get one more guy to help him out, great. And I think it's safety, really, is what they need. Maybe one more guy at safety, and I think they have a decent team.
All right. Well, I'm skipping over the doghouse for this week because
Really?
let's face it, we
Johnny
had
Manziel.
I had one.
one pick.
Oh, who is it? Let's hear who Christian has.
Toss it up really quick. We got a minute.
The NFL as a whole for keep giving us this trash Pro Bowl every year.
I was going to say Hawaii.
Let's just everybody elect the Pro Bowl to their doghouse for this week.
Yep.
Yeah,
And,
100%.
I think that'll be our MVP on the year, competing neck and neck with Jonathan Cooper.
And Manziel.
So, doghouse this week for everybody, the Pro Bowl. And thank you for listening. Get ready for the Super Bowl this week. We're 4 days away from the biggest television event of every year.
And next week we will have the final score for our game picks.
Yeah, look forward to our sayonara show next week for this season of Fourth and Goal. But until then, when it comes to the Fourth and Goal podcast, always go for it.
Thank you for listening to Break the Cast.